Welcome to K.I.R.P&P. Keep it real, positive, and professional with Sheba's podcast. I'm your host, Demetria. I'm the founder of Sheba's Lifestyle. And if you don't know, Sheba's Lifestyle is an empowerment brand. We focus on weight loss, weight management, mental and spiritual health. And I'm just training myself to stop calling it women's empowerment brand because I don't want to be, gender specific when it comes to my brand because we focus on empowering individuals, period. So it's a empowerment brand. But with that said, we are in the process of getting ready to attend and collaborate with a mental health awareness event tomorrow morning in Newark at Velsburg Park. And we're just going to be um, giving information on mental health and offering services for mentoring and things of that nature. We're also going to be offering free haircuts to the men. So come out, show your support, and bring a friend. If you know someone who is currently struggling with mental health, feel free to reach out to Sheba's Lifestyle. You could go to shebaslifestyle.com and fill out the free consultation form. We do offer mentoring and lifestyle coaching. I'm here today with my guest, my son, Isaiah Nasir Gurley. And Isaiah, before we get started, I just want to send my deepest condolences to you and the Gurley family on the passing of your grandmother, Teresa, which was just this week. And I am just lost for words and just sincerely sorry for the loss. My condolences go out to you, your dad, your brother, your aunt, and just the entire Gurley family. Teresa was a beautiful woman. She was very loving, caring, nurturing, patient, kind. She was kind of like a second mother to me, things that I just didn't discuss with my mother. She was always there, listening and just loving and just being nurturing, like I said. So she is definitely missed. And, I didn't get a chance to say my last goodbyes to her, but I will be attending her funeral next week on the 16th. And with that said, Mr. Gurley, how's everything with you? I know you just got off work. We're actually recording this for the second time because earlier I forgot to hit the record button. So you know we on the second recording here, and I know you're a little bit tired. You just got off work. How's everything going with you right now?
Good.
You good?
hmm
Okay, great. Again, the topic for today is students balancing work and studies. And Isaiah, could you just tell everyone a little bit about yourself, what you're studying, and what kind of work you do?
My name is Isaiah Gurley. I recently attended Montclair State University. I'm about to transfer to Morehouse College. I'm a film and TV and philosophy major. Um, right now I work at ShopRite in the seafood department, and I'm a football player. That's about it.
Okay, great. And I know that you have worked for the past couple years, probably since what, your senior year in high school?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you had a couple jobs so far. You worked at ShopRite previously, but in a different department, which was a cashier position. Then you left and went to summer camp last year, and now you're back at ShopRite, but in the seafood department. Can you just tell us which job you preferred the best out of those?
Now I feel like I for my current job just because how much more work we get and how time consuming it is.
You mean in the seafood department?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so it's a little more active, a little more busy in the seafood department than what it was in the cashier position and at the summer camp then.
yeah.
Okay. So I guess you like to be busy. I mean, I do too. I don't want to be sitting around bored, just watching the clock waiting to punch out. So I completely understand where you're coming from when you say that, the seafood department keeps you active, keeps you busy. Um, I mean, what do you usually do in the seafood department that makes it so busy?
I mean, it's just like if you're not taking care of a customer, you could do something else basically. You could either like repack something. You could like I mean, there's I close, so there's steps to closing. Well, not necessarily steps, but it's just things that have to get done. So if you're not taking care of somebody, you could just do something that has to get done anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that you like this position better than your other positions. And, you did mention that you're getting ready to go to Morehouse and you're an athlete, you're a football player. And you've been playing sports actually for quite some time. I know you play soccer, baseball, basketball, football. So, what position do you play right now, or what position are you going to play for Morehouse?
Um, Nickel Sam, which is um a DB slash linebacker.
Okay, all right, linebacker, huh?
Yeah, but it's mainly like a DB though. I mean, it's like a kind of like a do it all player to be honest. So you do a little bit of everything kind of on defense.
Okay, so I mean, you proven that you like to be busy even in the sport that you play. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be bored with that either. Because you basically play all areas of defense, right?
Yeah, in a way.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. Now, you made the dean's list a couple of times too, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I was so proud the first time you made the dean's list and you sent me that certificate. Not that I was surprised or anything because you've always had potential and you've always maintained excellent grades since elementary school. That's just I mean, are you a genius or um
Um, um no, I mean the Jesus is not hard to get. I mean it's just maintaining a certain GPA. It's like the honor roll in high school.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's not hard to get because not everybody makes the dean's list. So, I mean, there has to be you know, um, some type of dedication to um, focusing on your assignments and exams to maintain that average to make the dean's list. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like, it's just something that just happens because you had to earn that.
Yeah, but I mean, but you said genius. I think it's more so like a perspective and a mindset thing. Like I know people that got it that aren't necessarily that smart. They put what matters first. Like and they're not so worried about instant gratification or like doing things as opposed to what should be getting done.
I
So
mean, I guess if you put it in that perspective, you know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of getting things done, which is true. And which is my point that, you've been getting things done as far as your academics since elementary school. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
say it's more of a mindset. It shows my mindset as opposed to my intellect. I don't believe school reflects somebody's intellect. But I mean, does get to a point where you can say it does.
Well, I guess my point is that not everyone is on has made the dean's list.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely don't discredit yourself because it definitely, you know, took a lot of effort to get that. And not only once, but four times, right? Was it four times?
I don't know how many times it was. I think it might
So
have
you
been.
lost count.
I think it might have been three. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think it was about four times. I think it was about four times, but I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. And keep up the good work. You got a few more years to go. I don't know if you plan on, continuing your education after you get your first degree, your associates, but just keep up the good work. Keep pushing, stay focused. The sky is the limit.
Oh yeah, I want to get my doctorate.
Yeah, you had said that. You had said that. You had said that before. So, you're on the right track. You're definitely on the right track. Just stay focused and take it one degree at a time. One degree at a time. Why did you decide to work while attending school?
I didn't work while I was in school.
Well, when I say work while attending school, I mean like you're still a student, so
Oh,
even though you're off for the summer, you're still working. So, what made you decide to do that? Like,
um, so I could develop in other areas, like just in general. I mean, I really don't want to work, but like in a way, it's like a need if I want to be a certain type of way. You know, I mean, me personally, I don't really care that much about money, but like since money is needed, then I guess I have to for now. So I guess that's why.
for
But
the money and to
yeah, to be
develop in
honest,
other areas?
I wouldn't even say develop in other areas. To be honest, I'd say more so. Yeah, I'd really just say for the money. To be honest, and then also, I mean, this isn't a predetermined thing, but now it's just like it's like increasing my level of discipline. I mean, I've had good discipline, but it's like another level because it's something that I really, really don't want to do. So
Yeah.
it's forcing me to have to like come to terms with something that I really, really don't want to do.
And to get outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and I'd say more so like to put what's important first, opposed to like a short term desire.
Right. Right.
Like when I say short term desire, I mean like little desires, like just going to sleep or just little things that I prefer to be doing instead of doing that. I'd say basically just doing that every single day when I don't want to.
I mean, honestly, who wants to go to work? No, I don't think any of us want to go to work.
I mean, some people, well, I mean, most people that have careers and stuff like that, they do want to go to work. There's some people that do want to go to work. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there's people that enjoy the jobs that they do, the careers that they have. But honestly, well, I'm going to just speak for me because I'd rather do other things that I like to do than punch a clock or run a business for money.
Wait,
because I
so you
got
don't
because I needed to survive.
so you don't want to do what you're doing right now?
I mean, I enjoy what I'm doing right now. Yes, don't get me wrong. Like right now, I'm working at a shelter as a residential aide, and I love it. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's very rewarding for me. You know, it's humbling for me because I have my own homelessness history, and just reminding me that, you know, I was once in that situation on a regular basis, and being there to and being able to be there for someone else in that situation currently, you know, is very rewarding. So I do enjoy what I do, and I enjoy, you know, running my business, Sheba's Lifestyle. You know, it's really not work to me, you know, but at the end of the day, like, you know, I have to work hard, so hard, you know, at what I do because I need to survive. You know what I'm saying? I need to survive. And if it was a situation where, you know, I didn't need to survive off of what I do, then, you know, I probably would be spending more time doing other things that I enjoy doing, like traveling more, you know, like you know, going to different places, you know, to like different events and, you know, concerts and, you know, stuff like that. I would be spending more time doing than working. So it's not that I don't enjoy doing it, but it's just that I don't always want to have to do it. You know, I want to sit back and relax and sleep when I want to sleep, like you said, you know, things like that. So people do enjoy, as far as me, like I do enjoy what I do, but I just wish that I had more time to do other things also.
Well, I feel like I was speaking more so on like the your business part of it, but I mean like me personally, like what I want to do, I feel like I'm gonna be doing it every single day. But like my thing is not like the average person, so I mean maybe it's a to each its own thing. But maybe people, the average person isn't picking what they truly want to do, or maybe they don't have the luxury of doing that. I don't really know, but I feel like everybody could get to a point where they're doing what they would truly want to do eventually. I don't know how long it's going to take. Like they can at least get close to it.
When you say like what you
Like
really,
every single day, do what you truly want to do, and be happy, and be fulfilled, and be fine. Like be okay.
your choice of activity, let's say, is film.
No, it's not. That I picked film for the expression part of things. Like philosophy is more so like philosophy is like my life, to be honest. Like in a way, like that's just the way I think. Like I think in that way. Film is the way I want to express it. Like I just I like cinematic things. I like the way like things look. Like I feel like I'm a little bit nerdy in the sense of aesthetics and all of that stuff. So that's a natural thing that I cling to. But it goes way past film. Like film is a very vast thing. Like it's culture and it's just it's humanity and it's a lot of things you could do with it. So that's my expression of everything that I know. So it gets like very complex. But I also want to be a writer. I want to be like an activist. I want to be in the community. I really want to just be an individual. Like be myself. Like be a um be definitely more vocal in the community. Like I want to just be just more involved. Like outside, I feel like social media is really running the world. I want to be known outside of like social media. Like just like actually like making an impact, but definitely expressing myself in history and stuff like that through film. and the writing and stuff.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great that you are on track to being you know, that activist and, you know, being known for standing up for humanity.
Yeah,
And I get that. Um, and I agree that, Sheba's lifestyle is something that I'm passionate about as well. I'm passionate about, helping people who struggle with mental illness because I struggled, and I cope with mental illness. So to be in a position to help someone who is struggling with the same thing, is not necessarily work for me, but I don't think that um I don't think that I don't think it would be like a hustle the way I'm hustling now if money wasn't involved. You know what I'm saying? It would be something that, would just be done, you know.
yeah. Maybe. I mean, maybe like. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's people like Martin Luther King, right? I mean, I've been looking into Martin Luther King. The way he go, he. I mean, you would think like, how is Martin Luther King even living? You get what I'm saying? He's doing all of these things. He's doing these marches, meeting up with these people. It's like, when do you work? What do you
Right,
do? Martin Luther King did like five different variations of what he loved to do to make money. He worked like at a church, like he worked at I think he did like worked at like three different churches, like did like church like things and made like profitable things from that, and just whatever profits he made from that just flipped it into his passion, which was to give back to anyway, like, and his family really was struggling. And you see how big Martin Luther King is, like, I mean, it really just depends on what you like, your morals and virtues. Like, you gotta sacrifice, but it's like it's not gonna feel like a sacrifice if you're doing what you love anyway. Like, you're not really sacrificing. I mean, somebody that gets money, external things, they sacrificing for what they love, the internal. So you always gonna sacrifice just what you want to sacrifice.
yeah, absolutely, and we do make sacrifices when we're, doing things or what we love or what we're passionate about, because at the end of the day we can't, like, there's no amount of money that could pay us, you know enough for what we do, because the what we do doesn't equate to the money,
Yeah.
so we are making a sacrifice, but it's just that when bills are due, and bills got to get paid, you know it's like that's when it becomes, a hustle. So like I said, if the money wasn't involved, then it would just be a different scenario.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what
What
has
has
what has been the biggest challenge of balancing work and studies?
um like I said earlier, basically just not like having money to provide for yourself or to be independent, like especially as a man in this society, when when you have like other things that you're striving for. You're not just trying to, like we were talking about, just do things for money, or just like you're trying to focus on what you truly love. So that sacrifice of not being able to take care of yourself, and it's like you can't take care of yourself externally without losing yourself internally almost. losing a little bit of yourself internally. It's like it's kind of sad, but yeah,
I mean, especially with the prices of everything going up how it is, I mean, like, first of all, groceries alone. Like, you don't do much grocery shopping, which you will be soon. But I'm just saying, groceries alone, trying to put food on the table alone is just like so overwhelming with the cost of food. It's
yeah. I feel like that struggle when I go through that struggle is going to make me dive deeper into my humanities bag anyway. So and then have more to express because I
right,
know it's a problem, but it's just like you said, I'm not being involved in it. So
right. So you haven't really had to um deal with the cost of living yet,
but
you
if
know.
I did, I'd definitely be quick to just take less because I'm not one to work to be nowhere where I don't want to be. Like it's not. I definitely just take less, 1,000%. I don't care what society says. To be honest,
Right,
yeah, I'd go somewhere where I'd figure something out. Supposed to um like work. I'd never be somebody that could work all these hours doing something that they don't want to do. Like I shop when I be at ShopRite for this short period of time, I'd be thinking like, how do people even do this for such a long period of time? Like it's like insanity to me. Like that's just me personally. Nah, truly though, these little couple days for me is like so
torture.
exactly. So for them to be doing it for years, I mean, to each his own. But it's like I gotta be free, and like if being free internally is suffering externally, I feel like I could live with that. To be honest.
I mean, I don't know if it's a matter of like being free or suffering internally. I think it's just a matter of doing what you got to do, to be in a position.
That's how I feel. I feel I be feeling like it's suffering because like when you are somewhere where you don't want to be and feel like you gotta be there. What is that?
Well, I'm saying that, like we had just discussed, the sacrifice. Right now you're sacrificing, your happiness to be at a place where you don't necessarily want to be. But at the end of the day, you have your eye and your mind set on a goal to not always be there.